And what's going on? It is me. I am back here standing in my brand new kind of clean little area. You could see I took out the trees and I cleared up a little bit of the leaf litter here using this technique that is a pretty good idea of cleaning up all this little loose stuff here. And I have a pretty good idea, or at least a kind of a concept of the building I want to build right here. But you know, now that I'm thinking about it, let me just fill in this creeper hole that surprise attacked me a second ago. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might need a little bit more space. And let me just show you a little bit of a clip of what happened yesterday while I was recording. We had a little bit of a surprise visitor.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Look, it's your dad. He came and said hi, and he's playing a little bit on the server. Isn't that neat? Now your dad's on YouTube also. And we'll check.
Daddy's making a little room for him, and I'll have to. Sorry, Austin.
That's okay.
I'll have to show you after you watch the video.
Yeah, isn't that some cool stuff? All right, Griffin. Well, I'll go ahead and lay out the plans for you. I've been getting a bunch of wood, cutting down this entire forest here, and I'm not even done yet, dude. I'm gonna continue cutting down this forest until I have a big space for a medium-sized kind of a build here, and I just cannot wait to get into the first build with you. But until then, I'm gonna continue cutting down this forest, and I'll be right back. Yeah, the thing about poison is you really want to avoid it because it gets you all the way down to half a heart. As you can see, I'm very fragile right now, and I need some food. I think this apple will do for now. Griffin, I just crafted something in the game that is a super useful tool. It's called a bucket. Now, I'll show you how to craft this, actually. You wanna get 3 pieces of iron just like this, and I'll give one to your dad here. And yeah, once you have 3 pieces of iron in your inventory, you unlock the bucket pattern, and it is like a V, like this, like boom, boom, boom. So it's always good to have 2 buckets, but I'm gonna give one to your dad because buckets are helpful, especially when you start farming. Now, the reason why I made a bucket, as you can see, I have putting in a lot of work in the tree chopping department, is if you place a bucket down, all the little entities like this leaf litter, they kind of pop up off the ground. Watch. Boom, 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 boom. And it just simplifies the way that you could pick up leaf litter and break the grass blocks, and it gets you a whole bunch of seeds and stuff. But you do got to be careful because it could flood some parts of your world that you really don't want flooded. Oh my goodness, it's a little baby cow. Griffin, look at this. Look at this. Alright, Griffin, this is things you shouldn't do 101.
You fell down.
Oh.
The Enderman's down there.
You see that little Enderman right there? The tip to not letting the Enderman rule over you is to not look at it in its eyes. But the biggest thing that some people don't know about is Endermen hate water. So if you're ever getting attacked by an Enderman, quickly throw down your little water bucket and stand in the middle. It will not be able to hurt you. It is the most 100% way to get Endermans not to attack you, especially in a pinch situation.
Hey, Uncle Austin, come here.
Oh, what's that? What's that?
We're gonna do 2 things. I want to show Griffin the little room that we made, and then I want to show him this really cool jump.
All right, Griffin. Your dad's been working really hard on this. Check this out. First off, look at the bouginess. Look at the bougie. You walk on the plate, it opens the door. You walk on the plate, it opens the door. You get off the plate, it closes the door. What the? That's wizardry. Whoa.
Look at it. It's awesome.
Dude. You built it?
Hey, how did the spider get in my house?
Griffey's got to help me decorate it though. We
Griffey.
gotta decorate it up.
Griffin's gonna help you decorate this.
Maybe some more.
Are you rich? Rich.
Chest. Maybe some more chests over here.
You're rich.
Maybe we can work on. Maybe we can add some bookshelves.
Dude,
and, I don't know.
This is cool, dude. This is very spacious, I may add. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I like it.
It'll be a good temporary for now, and then we'll build a big house later. But here, let's look at this jump real quick.
I like how you made the ravine, Griffin. This used to be the ravine. Your dad made it safe for us. Look at this is the temporary hole.
If you come over here, you
the
can.
temporary
If you
hole.
come over,
It's right here. Oh, yeah.
If you come over here, you can see that the hole's still there.
Yeah. See, the ravine is still
over
right
to the
here.
left.
Oh, yep. Yeah. See, all of that.
All right,
used to
but
be
you ready?
Danger.
Yep. Watch.
Where'd you? Oh, you're inside me. Oh, okay. Here we.
Watch this. Watch this jump.
Watch this, Griffey. Oh, your dad is a pro, dude. Wow, that's cool. Uncle's gonna try it too. Whoa. Oh no! I'm just not as good as your dad. That's a fact. But
we did it.
Oh, Griffin, I wanted to show you. I made this little staircase. It goes all the way back up to the house. I'm gonna show you. What? It's going dark in here now. Your daddy put a cover on the thing, but that's okay. It's not too dangerous enough for us to be able to climb all the way back up. You see? Look at that. We're gonna have to make a little bit of a staircase right here. Boom!
Hey, get out of here, zombie.
We're back. And I may say that we're in business. Look at that. And look at, we can make a little bit of a little dilly wally here. Look at. That way we still have stairs up. But we know how to get down. Just like that. Look. Boom. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to smelt up some sand here. So when you smelt sand, it actually turns into... Any second now. Boom. Glass. It turns into glass. Yeah, so just like real life, glass is made out of sand. And I'm going to create some glass bottles. This is the pattern for glass bottles. You could also just come click on some glass bottles. Now, I'm hoping this works, but if I go underwater here, yeah, all I got to do is kind of sit here and spam underwater for some mud. We'll go ahead and turn all of this underwater into mud, but we gotta be careful over guys like this who want to eat our face. There we go. And so I'm just gonna come right here, mine some of this here mud, and unfortunately I feel like I'm gonna need a lot of this mud, so bear with me. I admit, this is not the most efficient way of doing this. Someday we'll have aqua affinity and life will just be a lot more easy. But for right now, we just need a little bit of mud block brick, which I will show you how to make. But for right now, I think this is the best we can do. I kind of forgot to put torches all over the place, so let me go ahead and just take care of that now. And if you didn't know, monsters can't spawn where there's light at all. They can only spawn in dark areas, so by spamming a whole bunch of torches. Here's another trick for you. Creepers, they don't blow up the land or do a lot of damage if they blow up in the water. So that's a little bit of a nice little tip for you. I'm going to run to the house and sleep. You can't sleep because there's monsters nearby. Oh my... Okay. Come down here. Lure them down to the battlegrounds. And we fight! You always kind of want to get in between your target and the skeleton. I don't know where that creeper went. He's right up there. We're going to sleep in here. In your dad's room for the night. Because there's a creeper. And one thing you should know about creepers is they don't go away in the day. So we're going to sprint. I don't know where that creeper went. Oh, he's over there. Okay. Let's go. Oh, there's another one. All right, this is how you fight a creeper 101. You hit him, you run away. You hit him, you run away. And then you go after the final attack. Yep, it is a game of hitting and running away. Spiders don't actually hurt you in the daytime, by the way. That is, of course, unless you hit them. If you hit them, they get mad at you. All right, we're going to attempt to tame this here doggy. If he likes these bones, he'll be our friend. He likes us. He's our friend. So now this dog will follow us around forever. And oh yeah, I forgot, and he eats my food if I accidentally click on him. See? Come on. What should we name this dog? I actually think I have the perfect name for this dog, but we can't name him yet until we have a name tag. So I think I'm gonna go take him and just put him in our house so he's safe. Come here, doggy. Usually they follow you. Sometimes they don't. There you go. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Come here, little woof woof. Okay. Okay. I just realized for this crafting recipe, you need wheat. So I don't know if we're going to use this crafting recipe today, but that's okay. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the build right now. And I hope you enjoy it. And so with every good Minecraft build, you want to find some sort of something that inspires you or gives you inspiration or motivation to build in a very specific way. And since this is a starter base and we only have access to like the starter materials in the game, we're going to build it with a palette that is somewhat restricted. And what I mean by that is I don't have access to all the colors that Minecraft has to offer me yet, but that's okay because we're going to do it in a unique way. And what you want to start out is with a little bit of a structure, a little bit of a plotting point. Now, where I've placed these woods is where I think I'm gonna start really raising the structure to the house. Yeah, and I'm just destroying a little family of zombies here. Don't mind me. Actually realized I would like to use some of this deep slate in my build, and this is just kind of the block you get when you go super deep into the mines. I'm just going to collect some of this stuff while also multitasking and building a little bit of a staircase down even further, because as you can see, there's better and precious materials further you go down. I also want to point out, do you see how I'm mining the blocks in front of me and not directly under me? That's because at any given moment you can mine a block and fall 1,400,000 feet to your death, and that is bad. Look at this huge staircase that I just made out. Yeah, it goes down pretty deep. We're gonna go ahead and take all this cobbled deep slate that I made, and we're gonna go ahead and turn it into this polished deep slate. And then we're going to take all this smooth stone all this stone that we just priorly made, and we're going to just turn it into this stuff right here, this stone brick. So the only thing to really do is to get moving. Alright, and now that the framing is done and I got the framing for how the roof is going to look, I think I'm going to go ahead and start working on how I want the walls to turn out. So I think for the walls, what I'm going to do is use a combination of these stripped pine and oak planks. Maybe something a little bit more like that. I need to go make me a new axe. Look at that zombie, he's fully decked out. Well, it looks like with the staircase that we were making, we found bedrock, so we went as low as we could go. This is me at the very bottom of the universe right now. That is crazy. Now, if you didn't know, the lower you go, the higher chance you have of finding diamonds. So I think what I'm going to do, and since I need deep slate, is I'm just going to carve a tunnel, just like this, as far as I want. And maybe I'll expose some diamonds on the way. Who knows? Maybe we'll get our first diamonds. Well, you see here we found our first lava. Go ahead and block that up. We might want to start digging up a little bit. Looks like we found our very first semblance of redstone, which I like to refer to redstone as Minecraft's electricity. Yeah, I think that's the best way you could you really could describe it to somebody who doesn't understand redstone. Redstone is for highly advanced players, and we're not gonna really show you how to do that quite yet, but we'll get to it at some point. Look at this little doggo and his little baby doggo. That's just so adorable. All right, well, with all of the progress that I have made on the house so far, I'm going to have to put a pause in it because I grossly underestimated how much material this thing is going to need. So I'm going to go on a mining trip. I'm just going to cut to the chase on this real quick. I will maybe show you the highlights of me dying and me getting the good goods. Fast forward to what I got, and I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, I literally popped up at the village. I'm in the water.
I know, dude, your dot was right underneath me.
Check out this new tech. Well, we did it. We're back from the mine, and I got all this diamond. Look at all these diamonds. I got so much diamonds, and I also got a diamond pickaxe and a sword and a shield and some fancy new armor. I am super ready to take on the rest of what this world has for me. Sorry I was not able to get this house built in time, but it's quite a big project, and we got a whole bunch of new resources that I'm going to use to build it. So I'm super jazzed to like get this project going and finished and stuff. But now we're all geared up, and I feel like I could take on the world. You know what? Matter of fact, I am taking on this world. I'll see you next episode, buddy.